Hi students, in this tutorial or in this video I am going to explain example 4.1 from chapter 4 of your textbook. So here is the example that we want to work on. We want to design a free form torus that is shown here. So let's work on it. I'm gonna start a new file, new part file. I'm gonna select the top plane and I want to draw on top plane, so sketch option. I'm not going to start with the feature option this time, so I'm going directly into the sketch mode. I want to draw a circle with the center on the origin. Diameter of the circle is 6 inches, so small dimension, diameter is 6 inches. So that sketch is complete. So exit the sketch. We can save this file, save as example 4.1. Example 4.1. Okay, then we need to draw another sketch on the top plane, and these two sketches should be different from each other. These are not the part of the same sketch, so I completely out of sketch 1, and once again I am selecting top plane or right click, and I'm gonna create a new sketch. The sketch that I want to create is a spline curve, so let me select the spline here. Okay, the spline command, and there are a few points that I want to randomly draw, so something like this. So let's see, point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4, point 5, and back to point 1. So that's the spline curve I created. It doesn't have any dimensions, so everybody's curve will be little different, and that's all okay. Everybody's final product, which is the torus, will be a little different shaped. So exit the sketch. Okay, now next is we want to draw on the front plane a new sketch. So I'm going to select front plane and sketch, and obviously we would like to look normal to the plane, so here it is. And I want to draw a circle, something like this. Right now the circle doesn't have any dimensions, but I am going to draw a point on that circle. So sketch a point, I selected, and I'm going to draw a random point on that circle right there. Okay, next we are going to let's see, since I don't have my traditional mouse, I have a difficulty rotating the part. So what I'm gonna do is maybe make it isometric, so that will give you a better picture. Okay, very good. So what I want to do is I want to select the center of the circle. Okay, select the center of the circle, and control key press and hold and select this big circle here, and we want to pierce the center of this small circle onto this big circle. So using control key, you need to select the center of this circle, and then you need to select the big circle and pierce. Okay, so that's step number 1. Then select the point that you created on this small circle, and control key press and hold, and select the spline. Okay, and now we want to pierce that point onto that spline. So once again, pierce, and okay. So now the circle is black, fully defined. Even though it doesn't have dimensions, it is defined by this center and this point in the context of this spline and the big circle. So that's all good. So I'm gonna exit the sketch, and now what we need to do is sweep this circle. Okay, we need to sweep this circle across this path. So I'm going to use swept boss. The profile is the sketch 3 that we just created. For path, it's sketch 1. Okay, for the path here, we need to select the sketch 1, and we need to open the guide curves, and we need to provide this spline curve as the guide curve. Okay, and then click OK, and here is your torus. So that's the end of example 4.1. Thank you.